What's up, guys? I have two things I want to share with you today. Jodie Lee and I haven't had a chance to look at the Lifetime documentary yet, but we noticed this on TikTok that I have to show you guys. Now watch this.
Alright, watch party at the Blanchards! Hey!
I've stayed in that hotel.
I've stayed in that hotel.
We all stayed in that hotel.
So there you go. There's Ken. Now, I do find it convenient that he just automatically is now there when the documentary comes out. You know, I mean, she didn't have any pictures before, but now he's conveniently there. I just found that interesting. So, I don't know. Could they be putting up a front now, you know, while the documentary's out, you know, because they have to put on this whole thing that they are lovey-dovey happy couple, you know, because she's going through the whole infidelity storyline that she'll be doing on the Lifetime show.
I think it started to wear on Ken, the amount of time that I had to do in prison, and the stress of who I am as Gypsy Blanchard.
So, yeah. Is this all an act? Is it real? I don't know. I thought that was a little interesting. I wanted to show you guys. Now, the second thing I have to share with you guys, I think you're going to find very interesting. Now, this was given to us by a friend on TikTok, and I just had to share it with you. Now, this is all allegedly, okay? But this girl, her name's Ali, and she's claiming that she was Gypsy's roommate. And that apparently Gypsy was a bit chatty and talked a bit too much about her crime. Now, again, this is allegedly. I don't know 100% if she's telling the truth, if she actually knew Gypsy. I don't know. But if it is true, have a listen to this.
Let me tell you something. I was her roommate for 2 weeks in Chillicothe, Missouri. She talked about how she's the one that gave him the knife. She's the one that opened the door for him. She's the one that had he not done it for her, she would have just got another man because he was the fourth man she had spoke to about doing this to her mother. And that if he hadn't done it, she would have found another way to do this. She'd been talking to men and other people outside of that home for a long time. She bragged about how she would tell them that she knew she wasn't sick. One of them asked her why she didn't tell her dad that she knew she wasn't sick. She said she didn't want to, that she had other plans for her mother. She's not sweet and innocent. Oh, poor pitiful me, I had a hard life because of my mother. Nah, she knew for years that she wasn't sick. She just kept living that lie with her mom.
So, again, allegedly, I can't confirm whether or not she was her cellmate or not. But what she says is very interesting. Very interesting. So she's saying that Gypsy had approached 4 other males before even contacting Nick. So if Nick fell through, she would have had another guy lined up. I mean, that's interesting. And she's saying that she didn't tell her father because she didn't want to, because she had plans for her mother. Plans. Interesting. Now, obviously, this is all allegedly, but if what she's saying is true, it definitely tells us a lot about Gypsy, that maybe Gypsy would want to keep quiet. Now, at the moment, it's her word against Gypsy's, and Gypsy obviously has a bigger social media presence. But what Ali is saying is that there are others. She has friends, other people who knew Gypsy in prison as well, that could come forward and confirm what Gypsy said.
And that's completely okay.
And I hope they do, because the more people that can come forward to say Gypsy said this and admitted to this, then people will have to listen, and Gypsy won't be able to hide anymore.
I'm not gonna take it. Who's with me?
Anyway, let me know what you guys think of all this. I hope more come forward, because the more people that come forward, the less likely Gypsy can run and hide. You know? And I'd love for them guys, the guys she emailed besides Nick, I'd love to hear what they have to say. I'd love to see those emails. Wouldn't you? Anyway, let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys soon when we watch the Lifetime documentary. Me and Jodie Lee haven't had a chance to watch it, but we're going to. And we'll let you know what we think of all that drama. Alright, see you then.